Hey guys, Omni here. We are finally back for season 2 of Superman and Lois. If you haven't seen my reactions or thoughts on season 1, they're on the channel. Go check those out. I thought it was fantastic. Some of the best Superman storytelling we've seen in a really long time. They ended up doing something original, something different, and I really like what they did with it. Some new characters they've introduced, some new spins to certain things, but all with this similar and very familiar flair and love for the character of Superman. I think they rounded out this family really well. I think there's not a weak link in the cast. The kids themselves are gripping, to say the least. And I've been enjoying the ride. Like, the family drama, honestly, has been some of my favorite bits of this. Like, it's just seeing Clark and Lois deal with being parents to these two kids. One of which trying to struggle with getting these powers and coming into being part Kryptonian, while the other obviously is not. At least at this point, is not, and seeing that push and pull, them moving to a new place. There's a lot of stuff, obviously, that could easily make this show not work, but they did a phenomenal job making every episode count and every story thread fulfilling last season, and I'm really excited to see what they do with this. You know, out of all the CW shows, it definitely stepped up to the plate, and I think this is the gateway into the future of what DC needs to be doing as far as structuring their shows, the effort and budget and just flair and just love. I haven't felt for any of their content in a long time, it feels like to me. So like I've been really eating this stuff up, man. So if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access as well. It's just one of the ways you help support us over here. But of course, another way you can help us out is just simply by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it helps us in the YouTube algorithm. Now, I don't know if this season is going to be similarly like with season 1. They'll have extended episodes. I'm watching this at air on television, so I don't know if they'll do like the whole extended cut episode thing for the version that they put online, which could impede some of the flow of the full-length reactions, just to let you guys know. And if they do continue that, maybe we'll correct that next week. We'll see. It's just really, it's a lot easier and more convenient for me to watch it as it airs than to wait for it to come online. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Guys, that all down and out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into episode 1. Here we go.
Mom?
Mom? No. Nope.
Let me explain. Okay.
We got a lot of explaining and catching up to do.
Lois, you have to say something.
Not awkward. Not awkward at all. 3 months later? I want to see how this conversation went, damn it. Or I guess didn't go. Whatever happened.
You know, Perry hired me when I barely had any experience. Sometimes with a cover reporter, it's more about their eagerness than anything else.
What?
Oh, there's a bit of a distance here. I don't like it.
Oh, whoa.
Something wrong?
You'll smell. Think you want to call her, wish her luck, something?
Clark, I don't know what to tell you. She still won't talk to me. Okay? Get to these interviews.
Dad, how long is she gonna be like this?
I don't know. Come on, in the truck, let's go.
Something about this integration did not go smoothly. Smallville's kind of popping off, it seems. Look at all the Superman merch.
It was good to be there. It just felt a little different as a counselor.
Better?
Everything was better.
The hell was that all about?
You haven't liked a single person I brought in the past month.
That is correct, because none of them were good enough.
They were the best available. Look.
Who's that?
Oh, that's probably Jordan. Saw him walking up and I grabbed the box.
He's here, like now.
He probably just wants to see you.
Dad, did you talk to Coach Gaines yet?
Yes, I did talk to him. He's just easing you back into things.
Okay, yeah, but we've been practicing for 2 weeks.
But you broke your arm twice last year.
Okay, and yeah, but it's he.
Listen, I'm sure Coach is just looking out for your best interest. Maybe you could talk to him, let him know you're frustrated, and see what he says.
Did they recast her? Or is this somebody new altogether?
I'm gonna walk down to Hubbard's farm.
All right, yeah, we'll just be hanging out then.
So, how far away is Hubbard's farm?
Dude. Cinematography's keeping up. The fuck? What the fuck was that? Something's getting into his head. There was like a glow in his temples. Or was that just like artistic vision? Dude. I think some of my favorite moments in the series so far has just been seeing him like help people all over the world.
Your name is?
Natalie Johnson.
And I'm?
Henry Johnson.
And we just moved here from?
A planet that was totally destroyed by psychopathic Kryptonians.
So the planet was destroyed, but she managed to survive.
I'll pick you up right here when you get out.
Sure thing, Henry.
Damn. I want to know how she managed to get here. I still want to know how exactly he got here and if their world's actually destroyed, but probably answers we won't get.
Candace, I need you to leave right now.
Miss Lane, I'm so sorry.
Right now.
I can explain.
You, where is your shirt?
It's
You know what? I don't even want. Clark, I need you home now.
I have to go.
Wait, what's
Where's Candace?
You knew she was here?
Yeah, I dropped them both off after practice. What happened?
Go up to your room.
Now he's in trouble.
Not even old enough to drive, son, in bed, half naked, with Candace.
Oh, Jonathan, come on, man. I never would have done that when I was his age.
Well, then, he clearly takes after his mother.
You want to go up and talk to him?
No, he's just gonna give you some bogus answer. He certainly didn't want to tell us anything this morning.
He did tell us. He said he had a surprise for Sarah.
Well, if he can get away with that non-answer, then don't be surprised when we're grandparents.
Oh my gosh. She's not wrong.
Home alone to have sex.
Look, you're acting like I did something wrong.
And you're acting like this isn't a big deal.
Not enough to use the ELT? No.
Okay, so now you're just criticizing me. You know what? Why don't you go to Lana's without me?
Fine.
Fine.
Awkward.
Are you ready now? I mean, not to crave your style or anything, this blindfold's really itchy, so...
Here.
It's like we come back and everything's awkward for everybody. Aww.
How'd you light all those?
Firebending. Zuko in the town square.
Got arrested here, and I'm feeling sort of crampy.
Oh, I didn't know.
Of course you didn't. I mean, it's not really something I'd text you about.
I
mean, maybe we could try it again when I'm not feeling really crappy and weird.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I feel like something else is going on.
Where's Lois?
Work.
Wow, you're a terrible damn liar.
It just feels like there's something Lois isn't telling me, but...
Listen, you want some advice? Best let sleeping dogs lie.
Really?
Women are mysterious creatures, Ken. A lot of times where there's mystery, there's danger.
Just the look on Clark's face right there. Yeah, it's like awkward in every situation right now. Not so much John, like his situation just because it's just normal teenager stuff. But everybody else
Maybe she went to the Met Museum after
is
school.
just like
I'm afraid the museum is still under repair.
having some issues. And then now we have Nat not even coming back. Oh, well, she's just really freaking late.
It's gonna take some time.
No, I've been here 3 months. That's more than enough time to realize that I don't belong.
Please.
Just wish I died like I was supposed to.
Where you got arrested?
Yeah, I checked with the owners first. It was fine. I don't want to talk about it. Can I just go up to my room now?
Way to just start the season off and just kick me in the nuts the entire time. Jesus.
She wasn't feeling well. Really? Did she say that? Wait, why would she be lying about that? I guess the timing seems a little sus, no? Jordan, hey,
He's an overthinker like me. I'm sure.
I think we might get a little talking to from Dad later. About what?
Between commercials and all that jazz. So it was not a recast. Completely new girl. Completely forgot the old girl's name was Tegan, I think, and this is Candace. So who knows what happened between whatever was going on there, but I guess a lot of things we're just gonna kind of figure out what happened in this time gap.
It makes me feel like he's hiding something from me.
But then acts like somehow you're to blame for wanting to know what's wrong.
Exactly.
Even though all you're trying to do is help.
Exactly what Lois is doing right now to him.
Are we still talking about Kyle?
The fuck?
Everything okay with you and Jordan?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't get handsy with you now, did he?
No. No.
Mm-hmm. What's he trying to do? Like find the epicenter? Whoa. What the fuck? And they're gone.
We're still monitoring the situation, but tremors seem to have stopped.
Oh, what the fuck?
I want everyone to know that we're the good guys. Besides, America can have more than one Superman.
Great. Now we're gonna have to rebrand.
All the time that I'm spending with Daniel for the campaign, you know I'd rather be here with you, right?
Even if my mug's not splattered all over a t-shirt.
You guys do have a bedroom down the hall.
Yeah, things seem to have settled down. Fortunately, nobody's hurt. That's not what I came up here to talk about, though.
Thanks, Sean.
Here we go.
No. Look, you guys are both 15 years old. I get wanting to be intimate with someone. If and when you guys have any questions, you can always come to us, okay?
All right, how old were you the first time you...
I plowed her through the headboard.
You respect whoever you're with, always. Is that clear?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Good talk.
Hi, it's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, you too. My dad's told me a lot about you guys.
Why don't we go inside and you guys can show her around?
Sure, yeah.
Now I got a question, but I'll save it for after this. Assuming I remember it by the time this is over. There's something down there, man. There's something down there still. whoa, what was that? It was armored. It was like illuminated white. I've been wanting Brainiac for like a while, so I hope that's maybe who that is. I don't know why he would be in the mines there. Doomsday, like he's in that containment gear, maybe just coming out of it. Though I'm pretty sure this Superman's already fought Doomsday, at least in the pre-Crisis timeline he did, so who knows? Post-Crisis is a whole different story. But what I was going to say is playing into Clark's secret identity, the glasses, the persona, and all that stuff. Because we didn't get like a clear answer here after this whole discussion of everything that's been going on. Nat hasn't met Clark as Superman. So does she know Clark is Superman, or does she think, or is that not a secret that her father's told her? I'm wondering, like, because I'm wondering, like, it's got to be weird seeing her mom, but it should be doubly weird seeing her mom with the guy that murdered her mom. But that's not being addressed at all. You feel like there'd be like some fear, some tension there between her and Clark, but I think that is something. She knows there's a Superman out there flying around. She knows that her dad's been helping him with the suit that they built. But I don't know that she knows that that Superman is Clark. Otherwise, I feel like we would definitely have to address those feelings. Could be wrong. Maybe they just kind of glossed over and they just wanted to focus on this is your other non-mom from this planet and drive into that drama. I'm glad. Okay. I was kind of concerned starting off the episode with all of this drama. Only because like I thought they did a really great job juggling all of that in the previous season. And my biggest concern, obviously, with Nat coming into play was that just driving a wedge into the whole thing. And it did for a moment. But that time skip got us to kind of speed run a lot of that. Rather than leave the second season to focus in on a lot of that, we got it out of the way in the first episode. Totally cool with that. It's probably not the last we're going to see of it, especially now that they're on the Kent farm. It's got to be a little weird seeing that whole dynamic play out, but I like it. John Henry and Clark's relationship, I really like how they've kind of come together, man. I really do. And I'm curious to see that grow. And I'm curious to see how Nat kind of incorporates with the other kids, especially since they're half pseudo siblings, even though her half Lois isn't the same as their half. You know what I mean? Weird, but essentially they're related. And it's I'd be curious to see if she could at least find some warm welcome here. Again, many questions I still have about the fate of their world are still there, because John Henry thought it was destroyed. Now, we don't know that time runs the same on that universe as it does in this one. So when he left, how long after that was Nat still on that planet? Because he thought the Earth that world was destroyed when he left it. So like, that being said, and then she's like, that world's gone. But she survived long enough so does she witness it being destroyed? Because I thought he did, but he didn't. But is it there? Is it not there? I want to know. And I still want to know how they came through, because the way things line up, it's post-crisis. It's its own universe that was put back into place after Oliver's sacrifice. I mean, it very well could have been an antimatter wave that came about. But I don't think that would have equated for the time dilation in their entries. It could be if there was if they lost their world and that Superman and everything that they knew as a part of the reset of the multiverse. But I don't know. we just have to see. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be just something they just hand wave at this point. They were just, I don't know. Anyway, I enjoyed the episode. I like what they're building up. I like how we've had Sam step down from the DOD, and now we've got his replacement in here trying to rein in Clark, and they definitely don't have that relationship because, one, Clark and Sam were family. Even though they butted heads all the time, they still had this relationship that went way deeper than just, business partnership. And this guy doesn't know any of that, obviously, because he can't tell him any of that. So there's this, he's like, how can we be that close? How can we work together? And he's using, because Superman can't rein in his allegiance to one country and one agenda, he's taken his symbol, applied it to his own metas that they've been training on the side with that school that Sam brought up that they had sent, what's-his-face to, Tag, last season, that he escaped from quite quickly. So, so it's just like, and he's slapping the Superman sigil, the House of L sigil on them, because that symbol means something to the world and he wants them to be accepted. So it's just this weird play, which means if they do anything wearing that symbol, that's a representation, maybe not to Superman, but to the public eye, seeing that symbol, that maybe that he's approved of them, that they're allied with him. It's this brand association, man. It's this weird tactic he's playing. And I'm curious to see how that's going to focus and factor into the season, if it will. What are these headaches afflicting Clark? It seems to be, it doesn't seem to be, I wouldn't say it's a sickness or anything left over from before, from the consciousness that was put in him, Zod's consciousness. So like, I don't think that was what that was doing. There was some, like, while he was having the headaches and those visions and that fractaling, there was like that flare up on his temples, kind of like we saw like when he got implanted with it in the first place. So like, I don't know if this is a side effect of that or if something's psionically attacking him. I know there's multiple villains this season. One isolated to Superman, one that's developed through Lois. So I don't know if they'll become connected or if there's a, what do you want? A overall villain as well or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that I was definitely taken aback by those metas coming out of there. I was like, whoa. For a second, my initial response was I thought that there was just, all right, now there's just Kryptonians buried under Smallville. That was my first thought. But something's buried down there, and I don't know what the hell it is. So I'm not going to spend too much time speculating on it. They did say that we would find out who the big bad is on the 3rd episode. Or at least that's what I've heard floating around. So we'll just have to see. Wait it out. Find out on our own. But I thought it was a great start to the season. It really just felt like more of a continuation of where we were before. I was very concerned, again, with the drama, but I feel like the show closed that off, tied that off at the end, except for one thing. The only thing that is up in the air, well, 2 things, but it was more like 1.5, because like the whole like Jonathan and Tegan thing, they just hand waved that away. Don't know if there's something with that actress, they didn't bring her back, but her whole, like, their bonding, I hope she's still in the season, because I'm curious about who her parents are, because she's from Central City, and of course I think we learned that her father was in prison there. So I was like, somebody, maybe, I don't know. I was like, I wanted to know more. But he's got a new girl here that he's talking with, hanging out with, doing a little bit more than just talking. One thing that I'm kind of confused on is, Sarah had gone off to this camp for these last 3 months. And since she's come back, one, seemed completely disinterested in Jordan. Very much a lot weighing on her mind. And I don't know what that's about. Did something happen at camp? Did she maybe think things over, think they rushed into things? Or did she meet somebody else? I mean, it's possible. They're kids. They're very young. So, like, it's definitely feelings are going to be something that are ever changing. So, like, what happened? I just feel bad for Jordan on this other side because he's, you know, he's getting really deep into this and definitely feels like she's kind of like not feeling it anymore. And I wish we would have got to see that evolution as to why, but maybe we'll learn about that. Maybe we'll touch on that a little bit later. As per usual, the visuals were great. The effects were phenomenal. The cinematography was just as strong as it was before. Some of the shots in this were just beautiful with him saving the submarine, him dealing with all this stuff. All the Supermaning that was in here, like last season, just as strong. And I can't wait to see what they do with the rest of it. But I'm going to have to pass this off to you guys. Who do you think the villain is? What do you think has been going on? What do you think is going on with Sarah? What do you think is going on with each of these characters? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join our Discord. We could talk about it there as well. Links to that on my socials are down below. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and Nate Prouty. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Superman and Lois. Take care, everybody.